Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of 10 Minutes with TmFal. Today, we're giving a special shout out to all the single moms out there. So, this one's called 12 Reasons Single Moms Are the Real CEOs, Fortune 500 Companies. Are you listening? So, some of the skill sets and qualities used to describe successful CEOs, such as have great leadership qualities, ability to make tough decisions, decisive, ability to partake in high-stake negotiations, resourceful, successful, great talent development skills, financially astute. Well, most moms rock at these and have the skills to run the world, but single moms deserve extra credit because they're usually doing this alone, and many times without any support from a co-parent or spouse. So these are great qualities that single moms have, very similar to what makes a successful CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So here are 12 reasons single moms are the real CEOs. 1, they perfected the art and science of multitasking. Talking about multitasking at its finest, they get to be mom, they get to be the parent, they get to work in the house, outside of the home. They're trying to multitask, raising the kids, having a career, dating, being a good friend, a daughter. They're there doing all these things, sometimes trying to start a new hustle, sometimes trying to grow a new hustle, but really perfecting the art and science of multitasking, a critical CEO skill. 2, they can transition from good cop to bad cop to good cop seamlessly and without breaking a sweat. Just like any CEO, they know they have to make some tough decisions. They have to reward good behavior. And if they have to make more tough decisions, they go right back into it. So 2, they can transition from good cop to bad cop to good cop seamlessly. 3, they're often engaged in high-stake negotiations with the kids and sometimes with ex-spouses, ex-partners, baby daddies, different situations regarding the kids, always having to negotiate for the kids, on behalf of the kids, with the kids. Another critical CEO skill. 4, they manage complex, emotionally charged situations while keeping their emotions in check for the greater good. So whether it's negotiating for school stuff for the kids or working with a co-parent for financial support or working on discipline issues around the children, they have to manage often very complex, emotionally charged situations and having to keep their own emotions in check, their own anxieties, their own fears and tears in check for the greater good of the children. Critical CEO skill. 5, they're able to effectively network in new environments, new neighborhoods, new school districts, new jobs, many times just to get their kids the best. So sometimes with divorce or single parenting, people have to move, change schools, move to new neighborhoods, move across town. And single moms are really adept at coming up with effective networks and strategies to provide and get their kids the best at all times. 6, they're extremely resourceful and able to discover previously undiscovered talents and resources. Again, a critical CEO skill done to provide the best for themselves and for their families. Number 7, they have unparalleled time management skills. So I did an earlier podcast on time management, PI. Well, single moms having to do it all alone really have time management skills like no one. We all get the same 24 hours, but when you're a single mom trying to juggle a lot, they really have managed the art of allocating time as needed. Number 8, they are the ultimate resource allocation gurus. Many times with single parenting, not always, people have to downsize. Sometimes financial situations change. Sometimes financial situations are rough right from the beginning. And they're really trying to figure out the best way to allocate sometimes limited most times finite resources. Resources in terms of time, talent in terms of treasures, and really figuring out how to do this while keeping everyone on page. So again, a critical CEO skill, resource allocation. Number 9, they're astute financial managers, sometimes of very limited or flexible resources. It's a critical skill, and it's something that single moms are the ultimate financial managers for. Number 10, they're always the fiercest protectors, cheerleaders, advocates, and supporters of those under their watch. This is a critical skill that these moms have, and it's really something that they do really well. Their children are under their watch, and even when there's a co-parenting agreement, single moms, just like other moms, are such protectors, cheerleaders, advocates, and supporters of those under their watch. A critical CEO skill for a successful CEO. Number 11, they are outstanding talent development gurus, and they know that the sacrifices they make for their kids will have a great return on investment. So this is a critical skill of single moms and all moms when they are doing talent development, often alone, and they know that these short-term and long-term sacrifices will have a great return on investment. They think long-term, and they think in terms of what needs to be done for the future. Again, doing this on their own many times, critical CEO skill. And finally, number 12, they accept that situations change. Life is not always perfect, but giving up is never an option. And this, again, is a vital CEO skill. Working with changes in situations, adept at flexibility, and moving things up without giving up. So again, these are the skills of these super CEO single moms. 1, perfecting the art and science of multitasking. 2, transitioning from good cop to bad cop to good cop seamlessly. 3, engaged in high-stake negotiations. 4, managing complex, emotionally charged situations while keeping theirs in check. 5, their ability to effectively network in new environments, new neighborhoods. 6, extremely resourceful and able to discover and uncover undiscovered talents and resources. 7, unparalleled time management skills. 8, effective resource allocation gurus. 9, astute financial managers with sometimes limited or flexible resources. 10, fierce protectors, advocates, supporters of those under their watch, i.e. their children. 11, outstanding talent development gurus who make sacrifices that have a long-term return on investment. And 12, accepting that while situations change and life is not always perfect, giving up is never an option. So, to all single moms out there, hats off to you. You are the real CEOs and MVPs and rock stars and all the accolades that come your way. So, my friends, if you know or love a single mom, text her, call her, email her, let her know that she rocks. Thank you for listening to 10 Minutes with TmFal. I hope you enjoyed this episode dedicated to single moms.